first heard about Avid in the 6th grade. My teachers were describing a program that was allegedly crafted for underachieving students. Students who had no other way to succeed, the students no one wanted to teach. So when my mom dragged me into my first Avid interview, I was equally horrified and frustrated. I remember brooding, this program isn't meant for me. It isn't designed for me. What could Avid possibly teach a straight A student? You can only imagine the despair I felt upon being accepted in 2011. Little did I know, 6 years later, that 1, I would be in this program, and 2, I would be in this program of my own volition. The common misconception about Avid is this is just a study skill building program. Each day, you learn the most effective way to write Cornell notes, then twice a week, each student brings in a question for tutoring, and to close, we are all subjected to the infamous binder checks. While all of this is true, this limited description does Avid an injustice. Upon much reflection, I have realized that Avid has provided me with much more than study skills and academic stability. Avid has taught me to learn. When I say learn, I do not mean in the sense that you learn that Cornell notes have questions on the far left-hand side, or after a week of not studying your notes, memory retention drops dangerously close to 20%. But rather, learn in the sense that you learn to believe in yourself, learn to have courage, learn the value of hard work, learn that failure is a prerequisite to any success, learn the importance of believing in yourself, learn that any student from any backgrounds, from any socioeconomic statuses can come together, support each other, and write their own success stories. My biggest fear, for as long as I can remember, has been possessing dreams that are too far-fetched, too unrealistic, not grounded in reason, but instead floating in the realm of irrationality. Avid has taught me to believe. Believe in the process, believe in the journey, believe in my ability to succeed no matter the odds. Avid has been the comforting fireplace during the storm of life, the safety net under the tightrope of high school, the training wheels on the bicycle called growing up. Through Avid, I have juggled 7 to 8 classes each semester, founded and served as president for 2 clubs, participated in color guard as head captain, maintained a 4.7 GPA for the last 4 years, and have been accepted to Cal Lutheran University, San Diego State, Long Beach State, and GCU. But for every great success, there's a greater support system behind it. I am indebted to the tutors and teachers I have had the blessing to work with throughout the journey. Avid would not be successful without the dedicated group of individuals it is comprised of. A group that is willing to look at the student beyond face value, beyond who society says they are. A group who is willing to look at the C students as affectionately as the A students, a group that is willing to say you are all welcome here, in this room. You are welcome no matter your complexion, whether you live in an apartment or a 2-story house, whether you know your life path or you're still struggling to roll out of bed each morning, whether you turn in your tutorials on time or you're still furiously filling out the blanks 10 minutes into class, you are all welcome here. Here, you can hope and dream, you can open your heart and be vulnerable, you can fail. We will catch you when you fall. We will dust off the debris when you stand back up, because you will. Stand back up. You will not fade into the background noise, becoming another nameless face in the education system, because you are much more than a nameless face. You are what the future needs, and we will be here, waiting for the moment you believe in your own potential. Through Avid, I've come to believe in my own potential. I am now an aspiring forensic psychiatrist. In the fall, I will attend San Diego State University as a biochemistry major. From there, I will attend medical school, where I will graduate with distinction. For the last 6 years, I have grown with Avid. Avid has grown with me. I will never be able to thank my mom enough for dragging me into my first Avid interview. Avid is home to students just like me. Students who are destined to conquer the world but need someone to whisper into their ear to tell them you can, and whether you like it or not,